Investing in the education sector is paramount as it shapes not only the future of individuals, but also the very fabric of our community. On today's Panorama, we turn our attention to the heart of our nation's future, our teachers. Join us as we unpack the details of the National Teachers Career Path Policy designed to reshape the landscape of education as Enugu State Government flags off implementation. Good afternoon, live from Enugu Network Center. This is Panorama with Comfort Ayu. First, the news. Political players, government institutions, civil society, political parties, and indeed women themselves have been enjoined to push beyond rhetoric and ensure the practical realization of the 35% affirmative action. This was at a convergence of critical stakeholders in politics, civic ecosystem, and institutions on the participation of women ahead of 2027 general election. It is all about to shape an acronym for strengthening her aspirations for political engagement. Participants were committed to the attainment of 35% affirmative action in the 2027 general elections.
Are made to shape policies that affect our lives.
Women make up nearly half of Nigeria's population, yet their representation in political leadership remains abysmally low.
Why can't we have this? Can't just this be our story in Nigeria? Even if we don't have a female president, can we have a female vice president?
Sincere apologies for the loss of audio in that report. Moving on, the summit had as its theme towards 35% affirmative action, strengthening women's agency in political leadership. Adaptability to evolving diverse threats like conventional warfare, insurgency, and cyber crimes requires broad skill set. This is the hallmark of the 5-day inter-breach proficiency combat competition by the 4 Special Forces Command of the Nigerian Army, approved by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede. Charles Abba reports that the Army boss was represented at that event.
The Nigerian Army plays a crucial role in addressing emerging security challenges like Boko Haram, banditry, and cyber threats in the country. In order to effectively tackle security issues, the Chief of Army Staff has continued to ensure regular training and combatant simulations for officers and men of the force. The 2025 5 days inter-brigade proficiency combat competition by the 4 Special Forces Command is one of the trainings aimed at defining obstacles preparatory to tackling multifaceted security upheavals. The exercise, which started in Doma and rounded off at the obstacle course of the command in Makudi, saw the 401 Special Forces Brigade emerged as the overall winner of the competition. Outstanding participants might home with awards. Charles Abba, NTA News.
Moving on, a 50-year-old widow and fashion designer, Mrs. Ifoma Henrietta Ezewike, has been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, over attempt to traffic 1.3 kilograms of cocaine using fake pregnancy as a facade to escape scrutiny and detection. The widow, who is a mother of 1 and proprietress of Golden Star Creation, a fashion outfit in Ago Palace Way, Okota, Lagos, was arrested at a bus terminal in Jibowu Yaba area of the state on Friday, 22nd August 2025, while attempting to move the cocaine consignment. The customs in Abuja, a follow-up operatives at the house in Agor Palace led to the recovery of 200 grams of Cotton's agent used in the production of a strain of cocaine in her statement. Eze Wike claimed she inherited the criminal trade from her husband, who died 2 years ago, while she has been in the fashion business for 30 years. Not less than 90% of land of a strain of cocaine, of cannabis weighing 48.6 kilograms imported from the United States of America, and cocaine and concealed in 3 cartons of kitchen sink were intercepted at a company in Lagos on Tuesday, 19th August, by NDLEA officers by the Directorate of Operatives of General Investigation. In Adamawa, NDLEA operatives acting on credible intelligence on Friday, 22nd August, raided the home of the operations drug dealers Idris Garba, who sealed the fence of escape arrest, while one of his associates, Boniface Naji, 55, who attempted SEM, was caught in threat. The NDLEA made several seizures and arrests, including 1.3 kilograms of cocaine from a widow in Lagos. Meanwhile, 75.54 kg of strong destroyed in Delta, Ondo, Edo, and Taraba, among others. The agency continued its war against drug abuse, sensitization activities to schools, workshop centers, workplaces, and communities across the state. Now, teachers, no doubt, play a pivotal future of children, making them agents of development. In a bid to motivate teachers, enhance their development, professionalism, and the overall quality of education, the National Teachers Career Path Policy was introduced in Nigeria as a pathway for teachers' advancement. And Chika Ugu takes a look at the impact of the policy and the teaching profession.
Education and knowledge are some major bases for life accomplishments. Teachers provide the power of education, giving children the possibility for a better future. Despite their impact on the society, the teaching profession remains unappreciated in the country, thereby weakening the education system and threatening the future of the nation. As part of efforts to improve teachers' quality, welfare and professionalism, the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria introduced the National Teachers Career Path Policy.
Teaching will no longer be a thankless journey. It's a promise that your years of service will be rewarded, your expertise will be celebrated, and your growth will never be stunted again. Ultimately, it's about setting clear and dignified pathways so our teachers can grow and thrive within their careers.
The policy, which complements Enugu State's passion for quality education, explains why it is implemented in the state.
Education means so much to us because for the dreams we shared and the dreams we're not able to capture today, the kids that our smart green schools will train will come up with better ideas.
A huge investment in education in our state, infrastructure, new curriculum of experiential learning materials, a complete ecosystem reform from basic to tertiary. None of that will be complete without professionalizing teaching.
Key players in the education sector say the implementation will greatly ensure empowerment of learners.
It is just most fitting and imperative that if this smart school experiential learning will really function to its optimal level, there must be a way of categorizing people in such a system.
It is believed that if the policy is implemented in all states of the Federation, the issue of quackery in the education sector will be addressed in Enugu. Chika Ugu, NTA News.
That background report sets the tone for the discussion on National Teachers Career Path Policy, potential impact and challenges. And joining me to do this is Dr. Nneka Ada Onyebuchi, the State and Zonal Coordinator, Southeast Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. Good to see you on Panorama, Ma.
Thank you.
All right, Ma, let's begin with the primary objectives of the National Teachers Career Path Policy already implemented in Enugu State.
Okay, before I start, I just want to thank the Governor of Enugu State for being the first to launch the National Career Path Policy in the nation. He's not just building the structures in the state, he's also building teachers to fit into the structure. And also, I want to thank my registrar and chief executive.
Can we look at the potential impact of this program that Governor Bajos flagged off in Enugu State and the challenges?
Okay. The primary objective of teachers, National Teachers Career Path, is just the professionalizing of teaching by promoting a culture of excellence, competency, and continued development among teachers in Nigeria and school leaders.
So how does the policy plan to support and enhance the professional development of teachers?
Okay, the policy enhances professional development through mandatory continuous professional development for teachers with a minimal number of credit hours required to advance into a next career path stage. Also, collaboration with the National Teachers Institute and the National Institute of Educational
Okay, can you also highlight the challenges confronting the implementation and the effectiveness of this policy?
Okay, the challenges, the effectiveness of implementation is supported by the monitoring and evaluation framework led by Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria to track the teachers' registration, the licensing, the continuous professional development, participation, and also the progress along the career path.
Okay, what specific measures are included in the policy to improve the quality of teaching and learning in Enugu State?
Okay, the major measures are the key measures to improve the teaching and learning quality includes the linking the career progression to demonstrated competency and performance rather than length of service, requires standardized continuous professional development and competency-based testing at each stage of the career path.
Okay, so how will the government ensure the effective implementation and monitoring of this policy?
Okay, from the benefit, well, the question again.
The effectiveness of implementation and monitoring of this policy to ensure it came alive, to ensure its impact is being felt in Enugu State.
Like now, the state-level adoption, which is demonstrated by Enugu State government.
Okay.
If all the states should join, like the Enugu State government has started, it will help.
Are there monitoring teams going around schools to ensure the implementation is effective?
These are, the monitoring teams are from every Ministry of Education in the state, and also TRCM, Teachers Registration Council.
So far, how do you describe the policy?
The policy is a good one because there are a lot of benefits. It brings out the teacher in the light.
Okay. What about the student?
Yes,
apart from
and
the teachers?
also the learning outcome because of the effectiveness of the teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's talk about the anticipated long-term benefit of this policy for both teachers and students. Can you highlight more benefits associated with this recently flagged off initiative?
It provides support and guidance to enable the teachers and the school leaders attain their developmental professional aspiration.
Okay, with the kickoff, what do we expect to see in the coming days?
Well, we are going to see the teachers get more serious in their profession, knowing that it has come to stay. It's not just like any other time. Teaching is not an all-comers affair, that anybody can come in without having a teaching qualification and come in to teach in the classroom.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Nneka Ada Onyebuchi, the State and Zonal Coordinator, Southeast Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. Thank you for your great analysis.
Thank you for having me.
Taking a break now, more reports thereafter. Do join us again. This is Panorama. Moving on now, Southeast is one zone in the country that is benefiting from the transformative programs and projects of the federal government, irrespective of difference in political parties of some of its governors. Chinyere Okoye reports that this was the testimony in Umuahia at the Southeast milestone under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, put together by the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation.
The event was to update the people of Southeast in general and Abia State in particular of various transformative programs and policies of the federal government that have been initiated and undergoing implementation to bring good governance down to the people. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, said the Southeast Zone, known for industry, enterprise, and resilience, there is need for everyone to key into the transformative initiatives aimed at bringing positive development closer to the people. Represented by Head of Center, Federal Information Center, the minister enjoined everyone to embrace these projects and programs to build a better and prosperous nation.
The Southeast is no longer an afterthought, it's a priority now. In the area of agriculture, the establishment of the cassava by project is the most step towards food security and job creation.
In a lecture, Zonal Manager, News Agency of Nigeria, Comrade Sam Odita, listed the reconstruction of Eastern Rail Line, ongoing revolution in agri sector, students' loan scheme, massive road construction nationwide as some game-changing projects that will drive development and economic growth. Goodwill messages came from guests and representatives of some government agencies, including Renewed Hope Partners.
Our president, Mr. Bola Tinubu, enhanced the very well-known practice of transforming this part of Nigeria.
There was, however, a general call for sustained and increased attention to the Southeast for more impactful projects. In Umuahia, Chinyere Okoye, NTA News.
From Umuahia to Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State Police Command has arrested 4 suspects involved in various crimes and recovered stolen vehicles and firearms. The State Commissioner of Police, Antonia Uchanya, made this known while briefing newsmen on the recent achievement of the command. Fortunate also report.
Commissioner of Police Ebonyi State Command Antonia Uchanya noted that based on intelligence reports, operatives of Ikwo Division were able to rescue 2 kidnapped students who were being held in an uncompleted building in Ikwo local government area of the state.
Aboti Kingsley, hired as a part of mercenary to instigate crisis in a Kembe community, was arrested and is currently assisting the police with useful information in investigation.
CP Uchanya further revealed that operatives of the Special Anti-Cult Squad also trailed a syndicate that specializes in robbing residents of Onweke, which led to the arrest of Wale Sunday and recovery of a motorcycle, adding that efforts are ongoing to apprehend other fleeing members of the gang.
Under my leadership, the police will always remain resolute in its mandate to protect lives and property and to sustain the peace and security of the state.
In all, the command recovered 6 vehicles, 15 assorted firearms and 50 rounds of ammunition of various calibers, and also dislodged several criminal hideouts across the state. These feats, CP Uchanya maintained, were made possible owing to the command's proactive deployment of early warning mechanisms, prompt detection, as well as the adoption of non-kinetic approach and engagement with relevant stakeholders on civil resolution of violence. In Abakaliki, Fortunate Ozo, NTA News.
For stories trending in the sports world, let's join Musa on Sports Update.
It was an historic breakthrough for Nigeria as Abdul-Jabbar Adama won silver in the men's 50-meter butterfly at the ongoing World Aquatics Junior Swimming Championships in Romania. Adama clocked 23.64 seconds to finish second, a remarkable feat that not only secured him a place on the podium but also delivered Nigeria's first ever medal in world swimming history. To football, it was a bittersweet moment for Nigeria's latest Under-20 World Cup sensation. Jonathan Spieth, the youngster, expressed his gratitude to the federal government for giving him the chance to wear the Flying Eagles jersey in Chile. But Spieth, who was born in Argentina to a Nigerian father and Argentine mother, also revealed his disappointment at not being able to join the team earlier.
The invitation to join the national team is not just an opportunity, it is a dream come true for me.
In another development, Karu and New Karu FC have sealed their places in the final of the All-Star Veteran Football Tournament in Abuja, following hard-fought semi-final victories over USF All-Star and Apple Fitness Club. USF took the lead in the opening match, but New Karu struck back quickly with an equalizer to advance. In the second fixtures, Karu All-Stars edged past Apple Fitness Club 5-4 in a thrilling contest to book their spot in the final.
Bringing people from their cocoon, from their private life to come out to enjoy themselves, football, sports.
See, while this final is something completely different from everybody in Karu All-Stars, getting to quarterfinal and semi-final has always been our birthright.
Elsewhere, 8 fixtures are on the card this Sunday in the Nigerian Premier Football League following the season's kickoff on Friday. Defending champions Remo Stars began their title defense with a 1-1 draw against Rivers United, coming from a goal down to secure a point at their temporary home, the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta, Ogun State. And finally, Brentford secured their first home win of the Premier League season, edging past Aston Villa, who have now gone 3 straight league games without a goal. Bournemouth, on the other hand, had a narrow 1-0 win over a troubled Wolves side reduced to 10 men. Meanwhile, in the early kick-off on Saturday, Tottenham manager Thomas Frank praised his side's defensive resilience as they beat Manchester City to claim an impressive 2-0 victory. Sunday fixtures will see Manchester United take on Fulham as Everton welcome Brighton at the Hill-Dixon Stadium. With Sports Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
The time we have for Panorama today. Thank you for watching, and do stay with us for the rest of our programs. Good afternoon.